Hello, welcome to IT Expert YouTube video series. Today we are going to talk about how XPath works. What is XML? XML stands for E-Extensible Markup Language. XML is a markup language much like HTML. XML was designed to store and transport data. XML was designed to be self-descriptive. XML is a W3C recommendation. What is XPath? XPath is a major element in the XSLT standard. XPath can be used to navigate through elements and attributes in an XML document. XPath. XPath stands for XML Path Language. XPath uses path-like syntax to identify and navigate nodes in an XML document. XPath contains over 200 built-in functions. XPath is a major element in the XSLT standard. XPath is a W3C recommendation. XPath nodes. Nodes. In XPath there are 7 kinds of nodes: element, attribute, text, namespace, processing, instruction, comment, and root nodes. XML documents are treated as trees of nodes. The topmost element of the tree is called the root element. Look at the following XML document. Relationship of nodes. Parent. Each element and attribute has one parent. In the following example, the book element is the parent of the title, author, year, and price. Children. Element nodes may have 0, 1, or more children. In the following example, the title, author, year, and price elements are all children of the book element. Ancestors. A node's parent, parents, parent. In the following example, the ancestors of the title element are the book element and the bookstore element. Find element using root path. Absolute XPath. Absolute XPath uses the root element of the HTML XML code and followed by all the elements which are necessary to reach the desired element. It starts with the /. Generally, absolute XPath is not recommended because in future any of the web element when added or removed, then absolute's path changes. Here example. Find element using RelativeXpath. RelativeXpath. In this, XPath begins with the // which means it can search the element anywhere in the web page. Generally, RelativeXpath is preferred as they are not complete path from root node. Here example. Find element using logical operator. Logical operators and selections. While attributes may be sufficient to locate elements in most cases, testers may also need to use logical operators. For instance, if the HTML structure has name or ID attributes populated by the value name, one may use the following syntax to select them. Similarly, one can replace the or keyword with and to only select an element that satisfies all conditions. Uses of and or in XPath and or are used to combine 2 or more conditions to find the node. Here example. XPath count function. The XPath function counts the node number from the set of nodes. Below is the syntax of the function as follows. Syntax. Count node set. The function contains the argument as a node set. The parameter node set is nothing but the set of nodes used to count the node. The function also returns an integer representing the set of nodes. Below is the primary example of the function which was used in XPath. Using the below count example, we are retrieving the count of all students as follows. Example. Code. Count student stud. In the above example, we can see that we are using the parent element as a student and the child element as a stud. So it will retrieve all the students as output. The count function returns the number of nodes from the set of nodes. To fulfill the need of users, we can use the XPath count function with other functions. XPath provides several functions which were used to perform the calculations. XPath best practice. Choose a reliable filter predicate that is specific, easy to read, and contains clear labels for the action. This removes ambiguity and creates an agent that is more reliable at gathering the data you need. Use a contains function normalize space or nested path expression for more reliable and dynamic agents. Begin item lists require a different format of XPath expression, called a RelativeXpath. Relativity creates a central location to your other actions anchoring your data points for each item. If your ultimate goal is scraping a complex site, start with a simple site to build confidence in your skills and a foundation of best expression and problem solving. Interview question and answer. What is XPath? XPath is an important and core component of XSLT standard. It is used to traverse the elements and attributes in an XML document. What are the main features of XPath? XPath is a major element in the XSLT standard. It is syntax for defining parts of an XML document. XPath stands for XML Path Language. It is used for navigating in XML documents. It can be used to query data from XML documents. It uses path expressions to navigate in XML documents. XPath expressions are case sensitive. What do you mean by XPath expressions? XPath defines a pattern or path expression to select nodes or node sets in an XML document. These patterns are used by XSLT to perform transformations. XPath specifies 7 types of nodes that can be output of the execution of the XPath expression: root, element, text, attribute, comment, processing instruction, namespace. What do you mean by XPath nodes? A node is an XML document which is specified in the tree structure. How many types of nodes in XPath? There are 7 kinds of nodes in XPath: element, attribute, text, namespace, processing instruction, comment, document nodes. What is XPath syntax? The XPath syntax specifies the different nodes' path expressions, path notation, predicates, and URLs which are used to define the XML document. What are the different types of location paths in XPath? There are 2 types of location paths used to specify the location of node in XML documents. These paths are absolute or relative path. What is the meaning of absolute path in XPath? An absolute path starts with root node or with. For example, company employee, it will select employee nodes within class root node. What do you mean by XPath relative path? A path is known as relative path if it is started with the node that we have selected. What do you mean by XPath axes? XPath axes are used to identify elements by their relationship, like parent, child, sibling. In the same manner like path defines the location of the node. Thank you for watching this video. We provide hands-on training with labs, homework, group projects. Prepare you for the certification. Provide real projects. Internship opportunities. Support you and resume LinkedIn. Staffing support. Provide tech references. In-person online class. Class retake options and more. Call us at 847-350-9034 for your free career consultation meeting. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest videos.